Hey guys, here I'm going to be doing a model review. Now this will be a review of the Cat AP1055B Paver, manufactured by NZG in 1/50th scale. Just like all of these older NZG models, they lack some detail, but overall are made pretty nice and mostly metal. And as well as most of the other ones, it is also discontinued. So you're going to have to look on eBay if you are looking to purchase one. Now they're pretty expensive, probably between $100 and $300. The best deal I could find was, I believe, almost $200. And I mean, I will get into the is it worth it towards the end of the video, but that's a fair price, I would say, judging by some of the other more expensive prices I found. $200 or a little less isn't bad. So anyway, before I get started with the review, when you open up the model, within the hopper, you will find this bag holding your handrails, as you can see. Now, this comes with two handrails, one for each side, there. And I will make note, as I am removing them from the bag to install on the model, that they are metal. Now, if I could just get them out. So I'll give you a quick look at these. And like I said, they're metal, which is nice. It makes it harder for them to break. It's more durable. So, as you can see here, let's see if I can get them to kind of sit on my hand. There we go. Very nice. Now I'm pretty sure they go facing that way, and they just fit right in. Now I'm not sure if they go that way or this way, but I'm almost positive they go this way so that the driver does not fall out of the seat, because when I get to the features you will see why. And the other one can be fitted on the other side. Now, you guys, if you really want to know, you could double check and see which way the handrails face, but I'm almost positive that they face that way. So with that said, assembled, here's a quick 360-degree view of the model, which is a pretty nice model for a paver. And I also want to say, because I'm not positive, that this is the tracked version, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think they may also produce a wheeled version. So anyway, with that said, I will get into detail. Okay, to start out with the front, now it's a little out of focus, but that's okay. Not sure if there's any way. There we go. So you can see your bumpers, so when the trucks back up to the paver, they don't bump and chip any paint. Sorry. You have some guards there as well, and this is a bit flexible. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but you can see there's a pin there. Inside the hopper, first of all, you can see your bold Caterpillar logo right there. There's your hopper area, and there's your belt that brings the asphalt to the rear of the paver. This does not actually function, it's just simulated. as we continue to move along the side, you can see your AP-1055B or AP1055B, which there, logo. And you can see your tracks, which look actually pretty nice. Once again, I apologize for that little bit of a lens issue. They're actually pretty well detailed. You can see you have some texture as you move along there. And as you continue up, you have your vent. And this is where your engine would be housed. So you can see there's your I think that might be a muffler. I'm not even sure. There's your exhaust. In the back here is your air intake. There. All along the top here you have diamond plate texture, although it is painted yellow. So it's probably just for anti-slip. Yeah, that's more anti-slip texture. It's not really going to focus. But you can see it. There we go. Also, you have your steering wheel there. Not too much detail. And your seat here, which again doesn't have too much detail. Like I mentioned earlier in the review, your metal handrail. Below is your cat logo. You can see the mechanism, and right there is your that I believe is the drive sprocket, and the rest are rollers, but I'm not exactly sure how these paver tracks work. There's the mechanism that helps to raise and lower the entire rear of the paver, where you can see the screed. You can see you have more metal handrails here. Actually, are those metal? That actually, I think it's a metal bar and a plastic handrail. Alright. But, and more of your anti-slip texture. Here in the back, your screed is full of anti-slip texture, so a worker is not to fall off of the paver while it's in motion. And you can see those are the pieces that extend the screed, which I'll get to in the functions of the model. On this side, it's basically the same. I'm not exactly too familiar with pavers, but there you go. Just a look at it for those of you guys. Those of you that want to see it, there's your air intake, a better look. This side is, like I said, the same as the other, your AP1055B, and we're back to the front. Now, I don't usually flip a model upside down, but because this is a paver and some of the mechanism is on the bottom, I will flip it upside down. So you can see this is what would spread your asphalt. Now this does not actually work, but it's still nice. You can see your tracks here. And your NZG logo. The number of production, which is 479. M150 and Germany. I'm not sure what all of that means exactly. And your 2002. So you can see that this model was manufactured in Germany in 2002. I believe all MZG models are manufactured in Germany. Because it is a German company. So that's basically it for the detail of the model. It's not bad, especially for one of these older models. But the functions with the paver, there's not too much detail, so the functions is where it's at. So let me get into that now. For the functions, we will start simply with the track, which tracks don't roll too well here because there's a bit too much friction on this surface. But you can see that the main sprocket systems, or whatever these are, the big one and the other slightly larger one on the other end, do spin. The rollers do not. But if you pick it up, it's not bad for spinning, and they spin together. As you can see, they're linked, and you can kind of see it, maybe not. It depends on the angle and the light, but they are linked together. Just going to slide it back to the front here where you can see your hopper or your hoppers fold up for either transport or maybe a smaller truck. And there you get a good view of your tracks as well. You can see they fold up and down. Now for the seat, let me prop up the camera. Actually, I'll just lift it up. The seat swivels side to side, as you can see. And now for the purpose of these railings, I can't do this with one hand, so let me just prop it so you can kind of see it. Let me turn it to a good angle. And the whole system, the seat and the steering wheel. Let me just fix this handrail. You should probably glue them in because they do slide around a lot. There's a little bit of advice there. But the entire system here, the seat and the steering wheel, slides back and forth, and it goes all the way, and it goes all the way to the other side as well. But it's on mine, it's a little stiff to move. It's a little bit difficult. And like I said, you should probably glue in these handrails. But that doesn't mean it's like that for all these, and it's a cool feature to have. Now for the part of the machine that does most of the work, other than the conveyor, which brings it, is what spreads it, and where the workers sit. Now depending on if you're working or not, the whole rear of the machine can be lowered down to the ground where it would be working, as you can see, or it can be brought back up for transport. I'll show you that difference. So while working, depending on how wide of a road it is that you are actually working with, the screeds can be extended to custom lengths. And they will stay at basically any point, and those also have the texture, which I wasn't able to show you without them extended. They extend basically that far total if you're paving a wider road. So that's basically it for functions. Like I said, it's a paver. It doesn't do much, but it's not bad. The range of movement is good. So that said, I will get into well, basically, is it worth it or not? Okay, is this model worth it? Depends on the price. It's not the best, but it's an awesome model to have. I'm actually really glad I have it. If you remember back for my Christmas unboxing, this and the Cat M318 wheeled excavator were Christmas presents for myself, and so I didn't actually have to put the money towards purchasing. However, with the Cat M318, I don't think it was worth the $100. This one, I think it's worth $200, mostly because it's discontinued, but I would pay anywhere between $100 and $200 for this. If you find one that's overly expensive, like $300, look again and see if you can't find a cheaper one. Because a lot of times on eBay you'll find one that's expensive and you can probably find one cheaper. So if you can find anywhere between $100 and $200, that's great. Of course, even lower is ideal, and higher, look and see if you can find a better one. And now I believe I got this for a little less than $200. I think I paid $185 for this. So that's $15 less than $200. That's not a bad price for what you get, and because it's discontinued, it's pretty old, 2002. I think that would be worth the price. So, yes. Other than that, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. This was the review of the Cat AP1055B Paver, made by NZG in 1/50th scale. Look for it on eBay. But thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you wish. Feel free to ask questions. I'm really good about answering your questions. Even if you leave a comment on a video I uploaded a couple years ago, I try to answer everything. I try to respond to all of my comments. And also, please leave a like. I would appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks guys for watching, and have a good day.